All right, commandment number 3 is that you need to be different. You need to look different, sound different, and act different than your competitors. So, too often times when we start a business and you get into a market or an industry, you start to make yourself look and sound like those competitors in the space so that people take you seriously for a credibility standpoint. But when you're building a cult brand, that is the opposite of what you want to do. You want to be different. So what does your logo represent to your followers? And if we were to replace your logo with a competitor's, would they even notice? If not, that means you need to be more distinctive in who you are and how you show up as a brand. So think about, how do you look? What are the colors? What are the logos? And the first thing you should do is look at your competition. Take the biggest 3 competitors, compile their logos, their taglines, their mottos, get a sense for what they do, and then try to go a different direction, assuming it aligns with your values and what you actually stand for. How do you sound? You need to sound different. So how are you speaking to your followers? Do you have that language that's different and distinct and unique to you guys? You also need to act different. How do you treat your followers? How do you show up for them? You can think about Dollar Shave Club has very sarcastic kind of mottos and the way they show up, or Old Spice has these really distinct ads that everybody is aware of. What is your unique identity and how are you showing up with your brand? Because ultimately it's about being different. And it's not just about perception. You actually have to do these things. But this is where it gets really fun, because you realize that the reason you exist in the first place is to be authentic and to be different. And that is what's going to stand out, which is why commandments 1 and 2 are so important, that polarizing message to allow you to get out there. And in commandment 4, we're going to talk about what you do now once you have that message, have that look, have that feel. What do you do with that? You're going to want to bang the drum relentlessly. So check out the next video for commandment number 4 of how to start a cult brand.